Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back. I hope you're doing well. My name is Keeper and today we are continuing our playthrough of Two Falls Nishu Takuatshina. I said I was gonna get more confident saying that. I don't think I did. Which is an amazing game where you play as both a French woman who has been shipwrecked on Canada's coastline as she's moving to the Nouvelle France, and an Innu hunter who's trying to figure out what's going on in the forest. I feel like soon their stories are about to collide, and I'm really intrigued where we're going with this. If you want to check out the last part, I will have that linked here. There will also be a playlist on my channel in case I forget that. And if you want to check out the story yourself, I will have the Steam store for this game a link down below. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's been so enjoyable. It's fully narrated. Highly recommend based on what I've seen so far. And make sure you subscribe here so you can see more of this and more of other things. But without further ado, let's just get into the game. Alrighty, so the last thing that happened in the last one was Jeanne, I'm so bad at her name, was literally running for her life from what we think is the winter spirit in the woods. And we heard a gunshot because Pierre, this guy that we've hooked up with to help us out, not romantically, was staying behind, and then we like tripped and fell down a hill. So I highly suspect that this new chapter, or episode 3, is going to put us with Maikan first thing instead of resolving that cliffhanger that we had. Cow? Ground made brittle by autumn hoarfrost. Let's roll. We haven't seen Maikan for a while too, so it would make sense that we would move on over to him. West of Nitsasana, beyond Innu territory. 1 week after leaving Tehon Wastasta behind. That was on the beach.
Perfect. This Pushina will tell other Innu where I'm headed.
Okay.
Assuming other Innu actually come.
Fair. Oh. Fur and Pushina. There's nothing quite so comforting as the smell of fresh cut fur. Boil the sap or grind the cones and you can prepare medicine. Cut dense boughs to make carpeting and you can stay warm when sleeping on cold ground. The wood is fragrant, sturdy yet supple, making it perfect for building shelters, platforms to honor animals, or Pushino. Pushino? I think that's how he said it. Great-grandfather taught me how to build these structures to message other Innu about the state of our travels. Different angles and branch placements can signal where we're headed, the amount of supplies we have remaining, or the locations of safe campsites. I wonder how to build one that says I'm feeling homesick. Interesting. Like I said, like, there's historical facts that come like with all of this, and like I kind of want to go back after I finish the game and just read these through, because I feel like it would be a lot to read it here, but like I find that really cool. It's got like your story facts and then your history facts, because I love history. If you didn't know,
I thought survival meant making the most of everything nature provides. But traveling alone reminded me survival is more than just, well, surviving. It's about connection to culture, history, people, even life itself. And those connections are everywhere.
this. Oh,
The tracks
caribou.
of roaming caribou, who feed us in winter, clothe us all year round.
Oh, caribou. There's no animal more important to Innu life than caribou. We sew its hide into warm clothes or into coverages for our shelters. We shape its bones into needles, knife hilts, necklaces, and more. We turn its sun-dried tendons into strings or use them to build snowshoes, and their rich, delicious, fatty meat is a staple of any good winter meal. During hunts, we use a sacred buckskin drum to give the Innu courage and ask the caribou master to guide us towards prey. Great-grandfather says only those who see the drum in their dreams will be chosen to play it. Maybe one day when I return home, I'll receive that privilege. It kind of seems like he wants to not be out and traveling and he'd rather be at home with his people, which I think is quite nice.
The familiar sight of a blooming yarrow great-grandfather uses to cure the ill.
Right. Oh. You can find these Gardy wildflowers blooming even during early autumn. I treasure their vivid colors, but great-grandfather treasures their potential as medicine above all else. From whole leaves chewed to treat coughs and toothaches, to roots mashed into poultices that slow bleeding, or even petal infusions to numb ear infections and stomach aches. There is little a bundle of yarrow cannot cure in the hands of an experienced medicine man. Every part of the plant is precious and every part has a purpose. I can think of few flowers that more fittingly represent the Innu philosophy of using everything nature provides. That's so lovely. Oh, what's this?
The intoxicating sweetness of Ikude flowers and the smell of tea brewed from its petals. Those...
Oh. Labrador tea. Nothing washes away fatigue quite like Ikuta. We brew the leaves and petals to make medicine for coughs and colds. It can yield a sweet and unctuous beverage like pine sap with a flavor that lingers long after drinking. Sometimes we also use it in cooking to give caribou meat a richer, slightly spicier taste. But no matter how you enjoy it, its energizing aroma will soothe weary minds and weary bodies. Innu women also make beautiful hollow dolls meant to be stuffed with tea leaves. This way, even children can carry their share of belongings whenever communities travel. They often cry when one needs to be cut open, but their smiles soon return after that first whiff of tea. Interesting.
Connections are what kept me going back then. Because no matter the distance, I knew Innu back home survived the same way. Still, connections alone couldn't keep solitude at bay. It hurt, having no one to speak to. No one to share stories or even laugh with. But that night, everything changed.
Footprints! Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button.
There
I got
you
so
are.
excited.
These prints were at the shipwreck, left by that woman the poacher traveled with. If I find her, I'll find him.
True. Well, that's good. Let's follow. Follow the woman's trail. That's what I'm doing. I assume. Assuming it went this way. Oh, good. Through mud. Like, I feel at least Maikan is well prepared with, like, his footwear and stuff to go through there. Jeanne probably not so much with, like, her little, like, probably, like, ballet slippers. That she probably has. I mean, they're obviously not ballet slippers, but... Is that blood? Uh-oh. That's not ideal.
Bad. She must be bleeding out. Or worse.
It's worse dead.
Better hurry.
I guess, yeah, we really need to get to her. We don't know that she has the white pelt, which I'm pretty sure she does. But...
Just my luck.
Good, it's starting to
I
rain.
need to find some place to wait this out, with or without her.
She took a tumble, if we remember from the last one. Wow, that's so pretty. Wow. That. Oh. See what I see?
She's alive.
Papa, let's go investigate the fire. Boop. Jump down. Oh. That was a pretty intense jump. Right? Yeah. Just like tromping down here. Is that like overturned roots or something over there? Like rocks? Like what is that? Dirt? Oh, I think we're gonna get a little damp here. Walking carefully on here. Whereas if it was me, I would fall off. Is that? Oh, it looks like rock outcropping. Is it a bear?
Who the...
Arrête! Putain d'Iroquois, tu pensais m'avoir eu?
Je viens en paix.
Cause I learned
You
that.
understand that, right? So
Hang
please...
on. You're Innu.
That's so cool. Cause I learned that.
You speak Innu Aimun?
Damn well gotta speak it to trade with you folks, don't I? Now, you better have a real good fucking reason for creeping up on me. Spit it.
That is okay. So like this is about right where I got to when I was streaming before like everything just went horribly wrong with all my tech. But I didn't learn how to say je viens en paix the first time. So like I just came down here, but it's so neat that because I learned it, I attempted to use it. I think that's so neat. I found blood and I came to lend a hand. We're gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of what I did. Oh, you trust me more.
I saw an accident up there by the brook. I was afraid someone got hurt.
Hell of a way to go in the dark just to track one stranger.
It's not that dark.
Well, you're not who I was hoping to find, but you do seem to need my help. And something tells me I'll be needing yours.
You got some real fucking nerve, kid. Lucky for you. That might not be a bad thing.
He looks big hurt.
You lost a lot of blood. Let me take a look at it.
Back off.
But good on
I let
him
my
for
guard
surviving
down
again.
Once tonight, and I ain't making the same mistake with you.
So
So watch
sassy.
your goddamn step.
It was an insane situation. He could have been the man who ruined everything. Yet, I had to keep him alive, because this was my only lead to find that white pelt.
Now, what kind of help do you need? Food, furs, my fucking hat?
You know, I just thought when we were traveling, like initially, and we saw the backpack that was cast away, I think in like the first episode, like why didn't we open it up? Imagine if like it was just in there all along. I'm not gonna tell him I'm trailing a poacher because I feel like he'll be suspicious. I'm gonna say I'm looking for a woman. Oh, he trusts me more.
Before I found you, I was following someone. She has information I need.
She?
A girl. And if I don't find out what she knows, my people in the East could die. Do you know where to look for someone like that?
You think he's gonna tell me?
Let's say I could tell you something. What's in it for me?
I'll make sure those injuries won't kill you.
Reasonable.
They may be serious, but I've handled worse.
Well, you sure know how to bargain with a man who's bleeding to death. But this sounds too good to be true.
Fair enough. Insist I'm trustworthy. Remind him the situation is dire. I think he would respect more that I tell him he's gonna die.
If you don't want to trust me, I can leave and never come back. But turning down help in that condition would be a grave mistake.
Literally. He'd be dead.
So, what's your name?
Maikan?
This your first time bargaining with someone, Maikan?
No.
Trust
Could
me.
have fooled me.
I knew it.
Then again, I can't be the easiest customer. Here's hoping you sew half as well as my last doctor.
All right. I did read Pierre well, and I went with the right decision there. I think it's based on how I know him from Jeanne. Oh, right. Who I think is concussed, by the way. Where I think we're about to find out. I'm assuming that's where we're going. Concussed Jeanne. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh.
It won't
Won't
stop
stop.
bleeding.
Oh, God.
I've got to keep moving.
Yep. Where's Capitan? Let's run. Find your way through the woods. Where's Capitan? I swear something happened. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, Jeanne. It's just pain. You can do this.
If something happens to my dog, riot. We're gonna have a riot. I will burn everything down to protect Capitan. feeling I'm gonna have to keep stopping.
I need a place to hide. Fast.
Good idea. It's Capitan. Come on. Oh. What's that?
Paw prints. They're fresh.
I don't think those are
Could
Capitans.
this be?
It's... No. Like, do you see it looks like there's fur there? Keep quiet, you don't know what's out there.
No. Too risky. That thing is still after me. I'll have to find him some other way.
Yeah. Careful. Come on, there's gotta be somewhere to hide. Come on. Come on!
It's closer than I thought.
Is that cave? No, that's just rocks. I'm just like not gonna look behind me. I figure that'll be a good idea to just not look. Up or down? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure where we should go. This is all new.
Stay calm.
Okay.
Just keep going. Reaching Quebec is the only way you'll be safe. Captain?
That is not Capitan. Nope. Maybe? I think it's a wolf. I feel like we're gonna die.
No.
That's not
Bones
Capitan.
Picked clean.
No, not Capitan.
Lord, I'm begging you. Don't let this happen to me.
That's
I
not
read that
Capitan.
Bible because I needed you. And I still need you.
We're running now.
Wait, that's the river where I met Pierre. The Saint Laurent.
Oh. Oh.
That's it. Maybe
That
I
is-
can follow it.
That
all
is...
the way west to Quebec. And then...
That is not Capitan.
Oh God!
Oh god, I hate this.
Someone!
Why are you yelling? It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Oh lordy. Go! Go, Jeanne! Oh, we're gonna end up in the river, I bet.
No, 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 God, not like this!
Capitan! Let's go! Capitan, let's go. Capitan, let's go.
Go away! Stay back!
Good boy, Capitan. Good boy. What is it with the cliffhangers? Okay, okay. No, we're still alive. We're still alive. We're still awake. Oh, no, we're out. This is not a good thing to pass out when the wolves were there. Okay. What now? What is happening now?
Almost done.
I'm impressed. Wasn't expecting you to be a medicine man.
I'm not. But great-grandfather taught me well.
Great. Real comforting.
Whatever. You're not dead.
I didn't know what to think of Pierre at first. Just because he was hurt didn't mean he was harmless, let alone innocent.
If you watch the first part, it said that I grew more contemplative and I could not say the word to save my life.
And yet, he cared about things I didn't know white men could care about.
Like what?
What are you putting in there anyway?
Is it the
You
Ikata
want to know how the
or
remedy's made?
the Yarrow?
Sure. Once in a lifetime chance to learn Innu healing, ain't it? Ugh. Besides, best to know what's in there before I chug it.
You know what? He might die, so let's just tell him what's in it.
All right. But I can't tell you everything without great-grandfather's permission.
No worries. Just share what you can.
This is a salve to help your wound mend. It's made of boiled sap and... How
Other
do you
stuff.
say "Gabibou de Banit" in French?
Champignon.
Oh, wait,
Right.
mushroom?
Sap and champignon to
Interesting.
start bleeding. This is smoked trout. For supper, not your injury.
Thank God. Was worried you'd melt fish bones into syrup or some shit.
I'll borrow some muskrat furs to make bandages, and
Whoa, whoa. You can't take my merchandise. I need those to make a living.
Well, if you're dead, it won't matter. Those furs are essential to healing you.
listen, Pierre. Muskrat hides have oils that draw out toxins and prevent infection. Last thing we need is for an injury we treat today to fill with pus tomorrow.
God damn it. Fine. For someone who ain't a medicine man. You sure put most doctors I know to shame.
Okay, let's see the muskrat. Oh. Anishinaabe, I think that's close. Travelers once shared with us the story of Muskrat, savior of the world. Long ago, humans succumbed to hate, dishonoring all living things. The creator, heartbroken, flooded the world in grief, drowning most animals and all people but one, Nanabazo, the hero. Nanabazo told the animals he could rebuild the world with just a handful of dirt, but finding the dirt meant diving to the bottom of the flood. Neither bear, turtle, loon, nor mink could swim far enough to reach it, but eventually Muskrat stepped forward. He was small and weak, yet vowed to never give up. He took the plunge, diving with all his might, and never stopped even when his lungs gave out. Days later, Muskrat floated to the surface dead! So sad. In his paw was a ball of dirt that could rebuild the land. Today, Anishinaabe revere Muskrat for his heroism, and he still builds muddy burrows shaped like the miraculous ball. It's really neat, but also sad. Also, we haven't seen this. Great-grandfather always told me the ways of the Innu are founded on respect and shared knowledge, not just of the territory we inhabit or the lessons passed down by our ancestors, but of each other. No matter the hardships faced or the harm done, forgiveness will teach better lessons than hatred and keep our home a place of beauty of life. I believe in those lessons. I truly do. I just worry they won't be enough to let me trust the white men. I have seen what they are capable of, felt the pain they've caused my home, shed tears over the wounds they've left. And I need to do everything in my power to stop more of these tears from flowing. Reasonable. And then, oopsies. And then great-grandfather. I wouldn't be who I am today without great-grandfather's teaching. As medicine man, he taught me where to look for plants that will soothe nausea and fevers, how to prepare them in concoctions, or thank Mother Earth for providing what we need. As a former hunter, he taught me how to build my first knife, how to track down or skin caribou, and why we ought to honor every creature that provides us food. As a storyteller, he taught me connections to our history, tales that transformed my morals, and ways to laugh when life is hardest. We may not be related, but he still treats me like his family, same as everyone else back home. And that is why all of us, young and old alike, call him our great-grandfather. Oh, I love that. You all right there, Pierre?
All right. So what's that god-awful stuff?
That stuff?
Just Igude tea mixed with bear grease. It stinks, but does wonders for fatigue.
The bear grease?
grease.
Yeah.
Of course. You hunt, don't you? You must have tried the lard at least once. Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's supposed to give you energy, assuming you can stomach it.
Any chance it tastes better than it smells?
No.
Some people say it's a little worse.
Figure.
Hey, compared to the fire water you people drink, I bet it's delicious.
Oh, they both laugh together.
Christ, this wound makes laughing hurt.
What even did that to you?
Is he gonna tell us?
Couldn't tell. Too much fog. But it was real big and real painful. And taking that fall, going after Jeanne, didn't help the painful part.
Jeanne. Is she the woman I asked about?
How would he know?
Yeah. We were traveling together till that thing showed up.
What happened to her?
Do you
Go with that
think
one.
she's still alive?
Wouldn't be the first time she survived some crazy shit. When we met by the river, she just crawled out of this god-awful shipwreck. If I'd known how much trouble she'd cause, I would have left her lying ass there. But I promised to get her home.
He really doesn't
And I
appreciate
don't go
her.
back on my word.
It's the second time.
Sooner I find her, sooner I never have to see her again.
I respect that.
Wait. If you were at that shipwreck and heading west, then...
Show him the poacher's cross, see if he reacts. Ask about the dead traitor you saw back home. The cross is not his. I'm pretty sure it's Jeanne's. So that's probably the safer one. If I ask him about the dead traitor, oh, we might get into trouble. I can ask about it and not bring up the wolf pelt. I keep contemplating
were you
things.
new to this CAC?
We just got. There we go.
Not where you're from? I was trying to set up business with locals there.
Did you see anything unusual? A dead man with frostbite, perhaps?
Frostbite? In this weather? Sorry. Trade companies pick those woods clean. I barely found anything. Never mind that.
I see.
Interesting.
Good to know you're not responsible then.
Whoa.
Didn't steal the
Responsible for
shoes.
what?
I'm gonna go with outside because I said I wasn't gonna bring up the wolf. We're gonna go with outsiders and Rage the Winter Spirit.
A white man like you did something terrible to my home. And great-grandfather says a spirit will punish us all for his crime. Unless I set things right. Countless Innu could die come winter.
Shit. Sounds serious.
Okay, it's
It
trusting.
lashes out because of a butchered wolf the poacher defiled.
You brought it
If
up.
I retrieve the stolen fur, I should be able to appease it. But white wolves are rare enough. Tracking a single pelt is...
Is he gonna tell me? Does he trust
Hold
me?
White?
Yeah.
Mon bleu. Jeanne. She has one. Freshly skinned, pale as snow. And she's taking it west. Call that a coincidence if you want, but...
That's it! I just need to find her!
You and me both.
Okay. He trusts me.
So what do you say to teaming up? Help me find her. I help you find that fur.
And seems like he understands enough of the culture that he's not gonna be a jerk and let me take the pelt even though he wants to sell it. Okay, I like the sound of that.
Honestly, I need all the help I can get right now.
I think we're doing good.
I look forward to traveling with you.
Right back at you, partner.
I listen to Taehan and I'm working with the white guys. Oh, what's this?
Best we start healing you. Show me that wound.
Doesn't look great.
Frozen over. Like he was mauled by cold.
I mean, I figure that's what hit him, but...
You okay? Is it that bad?
No. It's just... It
It's-
looks familiar.
Why so ominous? Why? Okay. Ah! The story is so intriguing. Pierre trusts us, and I think he's gonna help us. I do fear that he'll, you know, backstab us, but I think he like understands the direness of the situation we're in. So fingers crossed, everything's okay. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens next. Again, if you want to check out this game yourself, I will have a Steam store link down below. If you want to continue watching this playthrough, make sure you subscribe because it will be continuing. I think there's 5 chapters total, but I could be wrong. I think my brain is just saying 5 because I heard it's like a 4 to 5 hour playthrough. But make sure you subscribe because there's this and there's so many other fun things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!